Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Pam. Thank you for the ice cream. Good evening, Kathy. How are you doing? Hope everyone is doing well tonight. I'm still above ground, hot as can be, but I'm still above ground. Good evening, sister. Look at Bounty hop right on in there. Welcome to chat. The owls are spry tonight. Hello, Forest Girl. Welcome to chat. Yeah, notice that. Thank you, Pam. Good evening. We'll see you, sister. Thank you. Yep. I'm over at family's house, so yep, I'm in the air conditioning. But I'm telling you, once you get in it, it makes it rougher on you when you have to go back outside. Other than that, I'm good. There we go. I was trying to get that closed so I could see what everybody was saying. Pull up my shirt, adjust things, because I plopped down in the chair. I'm better than I was yesterday. Somehow I slept wrong. When was it? It was Saturday night. Somehow I slept wrong and I couldn't hardly move my neck at all. Thankfully, it's a whole lot better today. The ocean is cold. It ought to be really warm by now. But they did say up around y'all the ocean water was a whole lot cooler. Man, I tell you, you'd be cooking in the Gulf of Mexico right now. Or the water around Florida, I heard, is extremely hot. But we haven't been having any hurricanes, so yeah, it's going to get interesting this year. Up around you, it's cold. Down here, it's definitely not. Because from about, what is it, Bermuda down, that water's hot as can be. But of course, all the waves coming off of Africa has been going more southern than it should be. Cold beer o'clock. All right, in a shit hit the fan situation, you know what I'd take from my garden? I'd strip it. I'd strip everything that was edible, even the green tomatoes. Because if you've got the time, strip it. Don't leave it there for nobody else. And that's the way I look at it. Like, I look at it that way. Now, that's if you were bugging out. Now, if you were staying in, fly. If you were staying in where you're at, leave it in the garden. If you're able to not have to bug out, leave everything in that garden. But if you got to get out of there, strip it, is what I do. Why leave your hard work for somebody else to eat? I'm just too much of a survivalist. I can't help it. It's going to go with me. So I look at it like this: if I worked my tail off to help grow that food and nobody else helped, no, you're not getting none of it. Good evening, Brenda. Welcome to chat. Good evening, Tamara. Welcome to chat. You got to make it. Yeah, San Francisco. If you mean San Francisco, that's a very messed up place. Very messed up place. And San Francisco ought to be pretty bad hot right now. We were again up over 100. We got to go home tonight because we crashed at family last night because I sat here and just smooth, clean, passed out watching a documentary. And they looked at me. They said, "No, you're crashing here tonight." Yep, it definitely is. But that's all over America anymore. Hey, Tammy, I'm sorry you snuck in. I missed you. Welcome to chat. It's good to have you back, sister. I know things still haven't straightened out and you're still in my prayers. I know it's gonna take a while to heal over that. Or I don't know. The only time I know what 64 feels like is when I'm in. Well, no, they keep the house at 69. So yeah, I miss 64. Yeah, that's family for you. I love family. And I sure did. I stretched out on the couch. I had the fuzzy blanket of survival on because, like I said, it's cold in here. And without that blanket, I'd be freezing to death in here. Happy to hear you got some rain, Brenda. It's always a blessing. It's been ungodly hot. Hold on a minute, I'll tell you what it is here. It's been ungodly hot here today. Yes, I have heard of that. Yes, I have heard of that. Now, I also know, now I'm going to tell you, I'm not big on Baker Creek, but they did do, um, an article, I think a video on roasting the whole sunflower head and eating it. Give me a minute. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm trying to see what the temperature is here. I know it's cooled down some because that ginormous ball of death has been in the sky today. Right now, at the moment, it's 92, but feels like 102. we got up to 94. So no, we was up to 95 today. So we was probably at about 108 or 110 today. Yes, you can use the sunflower petals for tea. Now, this fall, if there's any alive still on the trees, I have noticed squirrels are starting to eat the acorns really heavy, which don't make any sense because usually they let them grow and store them, but they're just eating them like crazy. Only reason I say that is because when we're at the house up sitting under the canopy, you can hear the tap, 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 tap. They're eating acorns like crazy, which don't make any sense. But yeah, I have one sunflower. I'm gonna plant it tomorrow. Y'all, I am struggling, but I'm getting a garden in. It's gonna be a late one, but I'm getting it in what I can. They probably are, but I put out water for the animals and wildlife and the birds. I clean it out daily because of freaking mosquitoes. And I am happy to say there's not many, but there are black walnuts in the tree. But man, I'm not gonna lie to you, there were so many baby black walnuts on the ground. It was horrible. We was gonna have a heavy crop this year. Yes, those teddy bear sunflowers are cute. But if I remember right, they were bred for florists to use in flower decorations. If I remember right, they have a whole lot less pollen than regular sunflowers. But I have some sunflower seeds that I got a hold of a while back called Sunzilla. So they're supposed to get really big. And from what I'm hearing, we're going to probably have, and I'm hoping like no tomorrow, they're saying we might have a very late frost and that we're going to be warmer than usual. So, oh, let it be true. Let it be true. But yeah, things like I said, if we wouldn't have had this drought and this ungodly heat wave, man, I would have been having so much fun with y'all doing the wild box grapes. Oh, Tammy, I was going to ask you, did you get to plant any of those Missouri Wonder Beans? Because I planted just about all of them. I saved back a few. They're not coming up very well at all. I was wondering how yours done. Oh, I'm not even. I'm thinking about starting my fall vegetables, but Lordy, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna have to keep them up under the shade because they're gonna bolt like crazy if I try to grow them out in any sun at all. Oh, did you make sure that it was rated for your greenhouse was rated for heavy snow? Got to make sure. That's one thing you got to look for, especially in your northern climates, that all greenhouses are rated for heavy snow or they'll collapse on you. Yeah, I haven't grown those Russian giants in a long time. Family coming home, y'all, so it might get loud.
My boo boo, my little bug, sweet Jane Sue,
Coming home from work. Live stream.
What?
We're hearing everything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah, make sure that you're if you buy a greenhouse for up north, it's rated for heavy snow.
You coming up?
Hmm.
Come on. Come here.
I think I have 4 or 5 of the Missouri Wonders that have come up so far, and that's about it. I can't have that.
What?
Huh? Red Dot 40. Can't have it. You know I'm not allowed to have much of anything. Gonna tease me with a cold Fanta drink. Hey, Bounty, you ought to be happy you ain't seen snow. I would have been feeling weird last year where you're at, no snow.
We're having an electrical storm.
Hmm?
There's an electrical storm on the other side of the river.
Okay.
And it's striking about once every 20 seconds.
Okay.
So.
Good evening, Lawrence. Welcome to chat.
I didn't think this started until 7.
Oh, you didn't get stung, did you? How the hell did you get a jellyfish through your mouthpiece? I know you like to live dangerously, Lawrence, but there's limitations. Kathy said, tell Aussie we said hello.
Hi, Owls.
Sushi the wrong way. Ain't that the truth, Forrest girl? Cassie, you might not have to give Lawrence any lobster now. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. I can see all these little tendrils out of his mouthpiece. Look, I don't want to hear about the snow because believe me, 4 ice storms last year or this past winter until we got a snow, no, that was baloney. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Lawrence. Damn.
There's 120 in that bus with the AC going.
Oh, I was informed that we might be having an electrical storm heading this way. So lots of lightning and thunder, so might lose power. Don't know yet. Thinking alien slapped around his face. I know you're adventurous, but Lawrence, there's limitations now. Now your tongue's not swollen so bad you can't breathe through your mouth now, is it? If it gets too bad now, you need to go see, and I hate saying it, you be careful. Either get some Benadryl in you or see a doctor now. And I hate saying that. You want to make sure that your tongue doesn't swell so much that it closes off your throat now. Uh-oh, here we go. But, also, I found out today, because I have the do not tread on me flag flying in my garden, I am now considered a terrorist.
We knew that long ago.
What?
That you're a fucking terrorist. Allah Akbar.
But yeah, apparently now I'm a terrorist. So I'm going to be a really big terrorist when I get the no quarter flag up. I have several more flags I want to get a hold of as well. And they're going to continue to fly proudly in my garden. People can just kiss my grits.
We'll get you Eureka stuff airplane.
No
Sorry.
music.
Sorry.
I'll pop a copyright thing.
Look, I can't help it. It went over an ad.
Yep. Yep. I'm not taking my flags down. Not about to. I don't care what they say. No, my ancestors fought and died for my rights. I'm not giving them up freely.
Don't have any yet.
Hmm.
I don't have any yet.
Let's see, or something else. But yeah, talking about fall garden for y'all up north, apparently y'all gonna start getting warmer. But they're saying that now of course they're guesstimating, they don't know, but I would like to have a later frost date. That way I can get a whole lot more planted. But I'm going to have to be extremely careful starting my cabbage, my broccoli, my cauliflower, beets, kohlrabi, all of that for the fall garden. Because, yeah, if I'm not careful, because we can still be in the hundreds up into September, they will bolt like crazy. I was hungry, no lobster. Good evening, Angel. I'm sorry you swooped in on me. Welcome to chat, Angel. I'm happy to see you in. Yeah, we've been in a drought here for months now. And people been asking me, well, how does your herb garden look so lush and green? You know what? I water them. I've worked too hard on my herb garden and stuff. I'm not going to just stand there or sit there and just let them die. So you better believe I'm going to water them. It might not be the water I want to use, but you know what? It's going to keep them alive. Kiss my grits. Good for you. What'd they say? What'd they say? Yeah, mosquitoes are really bad. I'm telling you, they don't bother you much. Start watering. Just start watering. Those blood sucking beans, they come out of the woodworks. Hey, Shorty, how you been doing? Welcome to chat. Oh, everybody, when you get a chance, don't forget to click like. I greatly appreciate it. Yes, a lot of times if you look, you can catch tulle on clearance. Also, believe it or not, at yard sales and thrift stores too. Good evening, Pete. Welcome to chat. Look at all the owls flying in tonight. Yep, gnats are bad. Um, in your house or in your garden, get the fly strips. You can also get the fly strips and hang them in your garden as well. Good evening, Triple Threat. Welcome to chat. Happy to see you. I was worried about you, Shorty, with all those wildfires going around you. I hope you're okay and everything, nothing got destroyed. Good evening, Renee. How are you doing? No, you're not a late owl. We're just getting started. Oh, you're going to enjoy those hog brain peas. Just make sure that you got somewhere strong and tall for them to grow up because they grow like kudzu and they are very prolific. I love the hog brain peas. I've been working with the shovel. I've got okra planted. I've got a few Missouri Wonders that have come up. I don't know what happened to them. Um, I've got English cucumbers up. I've got a bunch of yard long beans up. Let's see, I've got, oh my gracious, from last year, I have lemon basil coming up everywhere, amaranth coming up everywhere, zinnias like crazy. Oh, you talking about grasshoppers, huh? Oh, that's a good deal there. Good evening, Pauletta. You made it to chat. Welcome. And all kinds of owls coming in tonight. I am happy to see. I figured you were talking about grasshoppers. I haven't seen very many of those, thankfully. Yeah, it's what it's what Lawrence done. The scuba spew. They could easily come from another apartment, or if you're close to a farmer's market, they could come from there. If you're close to an orchard or anything like that, compost piles, they can come from all over the place. All right, when the red clover, after it blooms, let the seed heads dry up, pick them from under the blossom. You can use scissors or you can just snip them, pull them with your hand. and lay them out on paper towels or really fine mesh screen. And that's how you get your seeds. Good evening, Monica. Happy to see you in chat. Good evening, Regina. Welcome to chat. But yep, here before long, I'm going hopefully in the morning. I think it's time for elderberries to be ripe around here. They're going to go in stages because this was the weirdest year for elderberries. I'm telling you, some bloomed extremely early. Then we had another bloom and then another wave of blooms. So thankfully, they're not going to all get ready all at once. It just means you got to find some more seeds, Kathy. There's bound to be some more small sunflowers that make seeds. Good evening, LP. Welcome to chat. But yeah, I'm hoping to get what I was trying to talk about earlier. I'm hoping that acorns do produce this year, and I'm going to show y'all how to make your own flour. He says he's okay so far. He said his tongue is swelling up. Yeah, no blackberries here. They all just dehydrated on the brambles. Good evening, October Opal. Welcome to chat. But yep, no blackberries. I didn't even get any dewberries. I was hoping to get some wineberries, but no, nothing this year. They just shriveled up on the brambles. Even the elderberries look rough, but since we've got that rain, I'm hoping they're going to fill out and I get a bunch of elderberries to make syrup and tincture with. You just trying to get me to pop a strike, ain't you?
What are you talking about? It is barely out.
It don't matter. It's YouTube. They will give me a strike in a heartbeat.
I will sit here and I will go to sleep.
Dinner's ready if you want to go eat. Yeah.
It's over 100 degrees outside. I ain't fucking ready to eat. This has to cool off.
Oh, I wish y'all could see this. I tell you. I know y'all can hear it. Tell you, family will drive you crazy. And it's a short trip. I've worn them all. Yeah, it's not good. I was worried about him. If it swells up bad enough to block his throat, he's going to have to get to the doctor. And you know me, or take 2 Benadryl at least. Oh, you got you a new puppy. I'm glad to hear that, Bounty. I was wondering when you was going to break down and get you a puppy.
I love you, Jana. Don't you ever die.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about, making flour from the sunflower stalks.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, you really can. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You take the pith out and let it dry and powder it up. And of course, it's going to be like gluten free, but it's still food.
That's true.
But yeah, let's see. There was something else. What else? Like I said, know your growing area if you're going to start your fall seeds before much longer, because you got to be careful, they'll bolt. I'm looking forward to getting greens planted, but if I was to plant greens seeds right now, they would bolt and nothing flat. I wouldn't get anything. Acorn flour is fun to make. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's a lot of work, but anything that's good and worth the effort, it takes work.
What if you got carving stones?
Oh, I'll tell you, you got any tobacco? Anybody smoke around you? Take some of that tobacco, put it in the palm of your hand. I know this sounds gross, but spit in it real good. Mix it up and put it on your wasp thing. You can also, if you have plantain in your yard, grab a leaf. Bowls are on the counter behind your butt. Big glass one is Craig's.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. Now it's Arlo Jr.'s turn. Uh, if you have plantain, now I'm gonna tell you it's kind of nasty, but it'll work fast. Chew the plantain leaf up in your mouth and put that on the sting. Good evening, Tanya. Welcome to chat. You made it.
Calamine lotion.
It'll work, but not as fast as tobacco or plantain.
It's a fucking sting. Put a cross in it and it'll be fine. I'm just unaccepted. I got stuck in my shit all the fucking time.
Oh, did you hear that Olivia Newton-John passed away? And there was another Australian singing legend that passed away too. Huh?
Judith Durham.
Yeah. So that makes two. Now we wait for the third. Sorry, I had to give Aussie updates. Yes, the days do run together. I know exactly what you mean. I do. Bananas will work too. You can put a banana peel on it.
Honey. Honey.
Well, yeah, honey will work, but not as
What's
fast
up, bud?
not as fast as tobacco will.
It's a fucking sting.
My favorite thing to try is tea tree oil. If you can find the
Yeah, but it won't pull the venom out from the wasp thing.
well,
Whatever. He says, okay, now Arlo Jr.'s getting in on this now. So, tea tree oil, apparently.
I've seen it pull. Spider
Yes,
venom.
they do. They do die in threes.
I've seen it pull spider venom from 2 to 3 inches from the wound.
Okay, baby. Kathy says, hello, Junior. He says, hello back. He's taking a bite of casserole. How's it taste? Thumbs up and a mmm. So, caveman. Homemade gravy in the casserole.
Shut up.
You know you want some.
Yeah, I want some, but I'm too fucking hot.
I poked the Aussie.
I spent 4 fucking hours on a stupid school bus. Fucking little grunts.
Remember, gotta watch the F word. For those who have never been around an Aussie, you have to watch them. Yeah. Cuss better than sailors could ever think about. He's headed. I think he took his bowl and headed outside. I don't know where he went to.
He went to top it back up.
Better not. I want some too.
That big. I'm just gonna take a tray. It could taste good.
No, no, you ain't.
Don't stop me.
Yeah, I will trip you.
I've tripped with thongs and a beer and not spilled a fucking drop. I'm pretty sure I can do it with a goddamn bloody big ass bottle.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep him not to. He's on a roll now.
They must think I have a potty now.
Hold on a minute. I missed something. Let me go back up. Oh, don't.
You just broke it.
I did not break it. Yes, that will work too. That's only if you have a completely clean system. If you have any kind of infection, anything on certain medications, you cannot use your own urine. You have to be careful about that.
It's a fallacy. You can't use. What sort of stinger was it?
Wasp. No. If your body,
I had jellyfish or something in a fucking mouth before. So I'm like, why would you?
cousin, it'll get me in trouble.
I'm going away.
Well, I can't help it. It's not me. It's YouTube.
Won't let me speak my own fucking language.
I love you too, but it's not my fault. It don't bother me, but it does YouTube because you know their asses. Craig.
That's what I think about YouTube.
No, the jellyfish bit him. You know what a pan licker is? No. Which one was you talking about? Junior's not the Aussie. The other Aussie's another one. Hey, yes, we are. It's family. I'm telling you, this is mild, and I'm trying to keep it mild. Yes, proper Aussie English, Lordy. And I'm glad she was enjoying my Faces October Opal. I am trying, I tell you. It was self-defense.
I'm going to head back outside to enjoy the weather. It's starting to storm.
Okay, it's starting to storm.
We've got dark clouds moving in.
Bloody hell, that's good.
Well, Craig's already told me we got electric storm coming. So has it? Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Junior update.
The dark clouds are moving in. Winds have picked up. The fragile branches are starting to crack, and you hear that throughout the neighborhood. Matter of fact, I wish I'd have had, my phone wasn't going nuts. I'd have videoed a squirrel a little while ago. It came onto the back patio. Looked like it was scared us all get out.
It would have been dinner. Go on outside. Go have fun. So dinner's good?
It's delicious.
Thank you, baby. Okay, I'm back, folks. The Junior update. No, we haven't drank the pineapple wine yet. I still got to get it bottled up. No, we're all sober. That might be what the problem is. Okay, yeah, that's Craig, who calls me his American mom. He's the one that's Aussie, and he's done went into his gaming room because, or also known man cave, because yeah, I told him had stopped the cussing. Lordy, I tell you, and this is mild, folks. This is mild. But no, I tell you, right now I'd be having a shot of grind if I had a bot. Well, there's some in the fridge. No, I'm not. Good evening, Chestine. Welcome to chat. No, you're not late. You're not late at all. Oh, I love making chow chow. Oh, I love making chow chow. But yeah, sorry for the wildness. Welcome to my world. And this is a mild dose. I went to the ocean alone. There's no alone time, y'all. There's no alone. Junior's always with me. Or no, I'm not fussing. Don't take me wrong, not whatsoever. Craig's wild riled up because today was his first official day being back to work. Condolences to him, school bus driver. This is sober. No, actually, if and it's been a long time since I've actually got tipsy. No, the live stream would be boring as could be because I get very quiet because I'm watching everybody else. And the minute the fight breaks out or something, I'm gone. My maiden name was Wilder. I like that one. But no, if I'm drinking, I'm very quiet. But yeah, I need to make some chow chow up as well. I love chow chow. Don't worry. Once Junior is finally able to go back to work, the videos are going to pick up and I'm going to be more, we're going to be doing a whole lot more than what I'm doing now. Pork belly is really good. Are you talking about salt pork or usually pork belly? I'm a making bacon. Yeah, I like pork belly. It's good. Yep, I've got some onions. I want to make some onion jam. Yeah, I know onion jam. It's actually very good, y'all. Don't go ooh. And I've got to do a video on. I have four rotisserie chicken carcasses to make some chicken bone stock up with. Lord, that's great. Yep, salt pork. I love salt pork. Oh, believe me, Angel, I cook all the time. I do. I cook all the time, and there's so much I want to show y'all. But with Junior not being able to work, that has just kind of just killed everything. Kathy, that's great. Yes, I love onions. We all love onions. And I've got to get that done sometime this week. Oh, thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. I'm more than happy to share. 250. Oh, you lucky rat. Lucky rat. Uh, easiest thing to do is you could caramelize some of them if you have a big like countertop oven roaster. You could slowly cook them in that and can up caramelized onions. You could make um, jars of onion soup and wait till you open the jar up to thicken it. There's so you can there's so many things you can make with onions. So many things. I chop up a bunch of them and dehydrate them. It's gonna get a big surprise. Pickled onions, yes. You could also ferment onions. Black horse flag, yep. Uh oh, Pete might be getting into the pirate ship business. Lawrence, you might gotta be careful. Yes, onions are a natural antibiotic for us, just like garlic is. Yeah, better watch out, Kathy. I love dehydrated onions. They are so good and so easy to use. If you wanted to, you could cook you up a small batch and store it back of honey onion cough syrup, honey garlic onion cough syrup. Let me tell you, that works wonders. There's just all kinds of things you can do with onions. I'm going to take a drink of coffee on that one, Lawrence. Preserving of the kale, curly, and flat. What I done is I dehydrated a whole bunch of it. What you do is take a knife, don't use a blender or anything, and you could chop that up and put it in your dehydrator. Now, another thing, if you wanted to, I'm trying to avoid Kathy and Lawrence over here to keep from laughing. Uh, you could also, if you wanted to, cook them like a batch of turnip greens or collard greens. Season them with bacon if you wanted to or not. I do have a recipe in the canning section about canning turnip greens, which you can can them the same way as you can turnip greens. Wonderful. No, I didn't choke. I was trying. I was trying to avoid busting out laughing. You're welcome, Wolf Pup. But like I said, you can dehydrate them, and believe me, during the winter months, a little handful in soup is wonderful. I done the same thing with stinging nettles, collard greens, spinach, all kinds of greens. You can dehydrate them, and they turn out great. Yes, I love my smoked hog jaws. Now, what I was going to tell Hog Deer, oh man, I can't remember his numbers. I'm sorry, Hog Deer. Or was it Deer Quarter? I'm sorry, not being rude or anything. Sometimes keeping up with chat is a job. Uh, Another thing you could do with that salt pork, slice it up thinly and fry that stuff like you would bacon. It's good too. Yes, kale and white bean soup is amazing canned. Yeah, you're going to want to try to start getting away from trying to freeze anything. Quit trusting those freezers, y'all. You can actually juice that kale and get those special silicone mats for your dehydrator and dehydrate your juiced vegetables. Make them into a powder, and that way all you have to have is either water or juice and just sprinkle that powder in. Simple, easy, folks, but you got to quit trusting in freezers, I'm telling you. You just got to stir it really strong. Yet the limbs here are more weak because of the drought and the heat wave. A lot of people don't know that yes, ice storms make your trees weak, but your trees will just start losing limbs in the heat because they're trying to save themselves, and they will shed limbs in the heat to keep the trunk cooler as well. So yeah, a lot of your smaller tree limbs here are extremely weak. I definitely will make a crackling cornbread recipe. No problem, because I know everybody else will love to eat it. I just can't eat the cracklings. They're too crunchy. As soon as Junior gets back to work, I'm going to be doing a whole lot of canning. We've got a lot to catch up with. You're welcome, Tamara. Cracklings can be chicken, but they are mostly always pork. Basically, it is crispy, crispy little pieces of pork skin. You know how your pork rinds are big, soft, and fluffy? Got some crunch to it? Yeah, cracklings are really hard. No, not Pop Rocks. Yep, no, nothing like that. You could. Now, I'll tell you what I used to do. Now, of course, my screen's broke on me and I haven't been able to replace the wood. You can take like screen door screens if you know of a place, if you have like Habitat for Humanity and get the screen door or like the screens for windows or for screen doors, you can fix those and hang them. That way the air flows up under and above, and they work well. And yes, you can dehydrate them that way, the old way. But you want to set them to where the air will flow underneath the screen or they might mold. You've got to be able to have airflow on the top and the bottom. Hold on. Yeah, but if you use the tin foil, you're actually cooking them while they're drying and you'll lose a lot of the nutrients. You want to use the screen, that way there's airflow and they keep their nutrients. If you use the tin foil, you're going to cook your greens before they dry. And you're wanting them to dry and hold on to the nutrients, not release them, because if they get too hot, evaporation will happen, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, no tin foil. Uh, what I used to do is I would build a wooden frame, like a one by one wooden frame, and I would go to Lowe's and excuse me, I'd go to Lowe's and buy the rolls of replacement window screen, and I'd roll that out onto the wooden frame and I would staple it, and that way, and then put eye hooks, one eye hook on each corner, and run string. I used to hang it off the clothesline, and yeah, they will dry in no time that way. Lawrence, I'm not commenting on your tinfoil hats. See, I used to do it that way, Chestine, until I found out a lot of your supposed to be, they look like wood. No, it's all pressed wood, and if any dew gets on it, that's why a lot of those frames just disintegrated, and it's aggravating. Oh, you're welcome, Wolf Pup. More than happy to help. But yeah, you can dehydrate them. Just make sure that when you go to put them up, make sure that they are absolutely dry, crunchy, because any moisture and it's going to ruin the whole jar. You have to make sure that it's extremely dry, let them acclimate, then put them in the jar and put either oxygen absorber or moisture absorber in there and vacuum seal them. You got to make sure that if you're trying to dry outside, that it's a nice sunny day. But yeah, the rolls of screen door screens not too bad at Lowe's. It's about 20, 25. It's bad to me at the moment, but yep, you can make kale chips, jellyfish on your shoulder. Poor girl, that was great. Oh my God, that's great. Oh, and see, yes, about the oven drying. If you have a gas stove, you don't even have to turn your oven on. Your pallet light on your gas stove is strong enough to dry trays of food out. Jellyfish on your shoulder. That was great. I can see the flag under his pirate ship flag is a jellyfish now. But yeah, I have dried so many different things, so many ways just to get things dried. But yeah, if you can find the actual old wooden picture frames, uh, yes, the visual, I know they work wonder, but you're going to have to brace the ends either on the inside or on along the corners on the outside. That way they don't swivel on you. Old Woody. Oh my gracious, y'all are just absolutely great. Yes, they are good that way. The garlic chips are good that way. But if you're wanting to store your kale for long term storage, you want to store it plain. Unless you're blessed with the freeze dryer, and then you can season it and then actually really dehydrate it. You could if you wanted to. You just got to be careful about dehydrating garlic because, yeah. what is it, salmonella. You got to be really careful about garlic. Yep. I'm hoping and praying one day that there's going to be a medium-sized freeze dryer in the shed of many names. Then we're going to be all busy. Yep, that's what I'm hoping for one day, is to have a medium freeze dryer and in that shed of many names. And you know what? We're all going to be busy. Yeah, I want one because I want to put back eggs, whole milk, cream, butter, all that stuff. I want to put back stuff that's going to be self-sustainable. But yep, there's so much I need to be doing right now, and we can't really be doing much of anything. All I would do if I had that freeze dryer, get good quality eggs, scramble those babies up, put them in those trays and freeze dry 'em. Shit's gonna have a whole bunch of names. That's just gonna be called the shed of cramming if everybody comes. No, you don't cook before you freeze dry at all. No, you cook. You will do them raw, and when once they're freeze dried, you powder them up. And I love dehydrated eggs. As long as they're good quality, they taste just the same as scrambled eggs. You see, I want to use it before we lose power. Lord, you're so bad. But no, what you do is you'll take your freeze dried eggs. What is it? A tablespoon of freeze dried eggs equals an egg, and you put, I think, a tablespoon of water. Mix it until you get it the consistency you want it. Now, of course, you're going to need salt and pepper, and fry those babies. They are good. Look, I come from the era of when we was kids. Like I said, I was poor when I was raised. I looked forward to the monthly commodities. Freeze dried powdered eggs were good. Let me tell you, made a mini a French toast or old, like I showed y'all how to make the French toast with those powdered eggs. We can all hang a shingle. So bad. So bad. Oh, I wanted to give y'all a heads up. Now, I go shopping for family um, at Kroger because I have to pick up things for them and I get paid for shopping. Kroger is steadily discontinuing items, y'all. I'm telling you, they are getting rid of things on the shelves like crazy. I got already the microwave bags of rice that's you just heat and eat. 99 cents. I'll pay 99 cents before I will $4. Yep. Yep. Now, some breads you can still eat. It's all about moderation. Good evening, Krubby. How are you doing? Welcome to chat. But y'all ain't gonna believe it. They were closing out green split peas. Bags of green split peas. 69 cents a bag. Every bag went in the cart. Coffee. They're closing out coffee like crazy, y'all. You need to start, if you're a coffee drinker, you need to start paying attention. Hello, Moon Sprout. Welcome to chat. This is your first time. Also, Krubby the Beagle's first time. Y'all welcome to chat. Also, cooking oil is going up, y'all, and read those labels. Vegetable oil anymore. When I was a kid, it was made with corn oil and a mixture of other oil. Vegetable oil is soy oil only. I won't buy it no more. They're closing out peanut oil. And I'm telling you, y'all stay away from that canola oil. It is horrible for you. It is not good for you at all. Oh no, I can buy sriracha any and every day down here. Let me tell you, it's everywhere. Yep, it don't matter. I'm not using that canola oil. It's not good for you at all. But corn oil, try to get corn oil. Of course, now we know a lot of that's GMO, but still be careful. Uh, Lard, if you can, invest in lard. A little bit of lard goes a long way. Yeah, I knew seed shortages was going to be coming with the drought and everything. I've noticed a lot of the panic channels, the paranoid channels, is just going crazy with that. But I'm sorry, folks, common sense. America's been in the drought. The world's been in a drought. Guess what's not going to be growing? Seeds. That's why I tell everybody save the seeds you grow. Corn, or actually corn or peanut. Peanut's the best oil to me. I'm sorry, folks. I love my peanut oil. It's the highest heat oil there is. Now, it's not cheap, but if you can get a hold of it, y'all need to start stocking back on your cooking oil as well. Welcome, newbies. Yes, little owlets is what we're going to call them. You're in for a hoot. Yes, the chrysanthemums is actually, if you harvest the flowers, that's what pyrethrum comes from, and it's actually all natural pest control. But yeah, if you can save the mum flowers as well, you got it, chrysanthemums. But yeah, there's a lot of things fixing to hit the fan, and that's why I told people comes this fall, about September, people's going to get a very rude wake up call. Extremely rude wake up call. Because they're fixing to find out most of these crops down here has burned up alive or they're all stunted ungodly. Southern Massive southern crops are being killed out. Everything. I mean, when cotton starts blooming and it's not even a foot tall, you know you got problems. Owlets. I like that one, little owlets. New, no, I'm not interested. New Hooters. Oh my God, Lawrence. Elderberries are starting to kind of get ripe here, but only because we got rain finally. The fox grapes, I'm hoping I might get enough bunches to make one batch of juice to do. Uh, hey, but that was funny though. That was funny. You gotta admit that was funny. Yes, he needs to get his Hooters t-shirt. But the fox grapes and any wild muscadines, we're gonna be lucky if we get any, because the rain hasn't been here. Now, if we would have been getting rain like we used to, oh my gracious, the amount of wild fox grapes would have been absolutely amazing. Oh my gracious, Pam. But no, as soon as I have it to spare, I'm planning on going to get a really good picture of one of the owls that is in rehab, and I'll have new shirts up. Yes, I am going to be making a Hooters t shirt. I promise. I promise y'all. I have several owl design shirts that I want to make. Choke cherries or choke berries? Choke cherries are usually, yeah, choke cherries are usually west of the Mississippi, and choke berries are east of the Mississippi. Or are you talking about wild cherries? Because I grow choke cherries. Choke, no, I grow choke berries. Choke cherries grow west of the Mississippi. Wild choke cherries, yes, that's usually north and west. They have a cousin, the choke berries grow east of Mississippi. But they make wonderful jelly, they make wonderful syrup, they actually make really good tincture as well. I was waiting for somebody to say that, Justine. Yes, because that's what they do. It's the chemical that's inside the cherries. But with enough sugar, they make an amazing jelly. I was waiting for the food nanny. Oh my God, you could have a hootenanny in your garage. Oh, oh my God. No, first gathering we get to have, we're going to have to call it the Great Hootenanny Gathering. Yeah, and use real sugar. Um, don't use generic sugar. Use Domino. That way your jelly will set a whole lot better. But yeah, actually, choke cherries, choke berries are amazing. They're really good. You got to remember also the Native Americans back in the day, especially the northern tribes, used the choke berries or choke cherries and choke berries when they made the pemmican. Well, if you do it the paper towel way, not too long. If you do the paper towel method in the Ziploc bag and hang it up, yeah, you could probably have sprouts in a couple of weeks at least. Yeah, Tammy liked the Great Hootenanny Gathering. I had to make T-shirts for that one. Yep, I went to the big Hootenanny Gathering. Tell them I said hello too. Oh man, buffalo berries. I haven't heard them in a long time. No, I co-op of the freezer. Somebody get mad, and then I learned a long time ago. No, don't do it. It's not worth it. Because somebody will get upset or something. I learned that one a long time ago. But no, did you actually get the seed out of the apricot kernel? Because you got to break that hard part off to actually get to the seed that's inside, Kathy. What I miss is harvesting. Now, it takes forever. It's like trying to harvest the wild cherries off the tree down here. Is old fashioned huckleberries. I miss them. Good night, Pete. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I'm glad you had a wonderful time, and we will definitely see you next Monday night. You take care. You have a blessed week, Pete. But yeah, with it being so hot and dry, I seriously doubt that there'll be any huckleberries. I haven't been able to harvest mulberries in a long time. I need to. Now, I think they cut down my grandmother's giant mulberry tree. But Lordy, we used to harvest so many mulberries off that tree, mulberry jam. Cause I'm kind of a firm believer, like my grandmother. She didn't like jelly much at all. She said, "Why would you have sugared fruit water when you could actually have sugared real fruit?" So, yeah. Oh, I know it. I'm glad I'm not having to type because I'd be messing all up trying not to bust out laughing. But yeah, my grandmother liked jams, preserves, stuff like that. Now she did like her wine too, but wine, was on the back burner. That came after making sure that there was enough jam and preserves made. There's a few things that, yes, you can only make jelly out of. That's fine. But I prefer jam or preserves any day. But yes, I would love to make some mulberry jam. I wished I could. You will eventually, Kathy. You will. We just got to get you balanced all back out. Got to stay positive. Staying positive and you'll heal thine own self. If you'd hurt somebody for some real apple butter, you ought to try my chocolate apple butter. If you like Tootsie Rolls, yeah, baby, it tastes just like Tootsie Rolls. You know why? Because it had peanut. A lot of people don't know peanut butter has high fat content. Good evening, Blind Neil, and thank you so much. How are you doing? And welcome to chat. I think this is your first time in chat. Welcome. But yeah, peanut butter is high in fat. That's why I love peanut butter, but I only have a peanut butter sandwich with jam every once in a while. Not very often. But I also, the way I do it, we use the peanut powder, and that way we reconstitute it with water. That way it doesn't hurt me nowhere near as bad as regular peanut butter does. And plus, I enjoy the peanut butter powder. It tastes just as good as regular peanut butter, and it's a whole lot easier to store. Yes, chocolate apple butter. Yes, it's evil. Tastes just like Tootsie Rolls. Later on, when I can get a hold of some apples, I will definitely make a batch of that and show y'all how to make it. That's fine, Blind Neil. I appreciate you lurking by. That's fine. You can lurk all you want. That's perfectly fine. Just say hello once in a while. If you feel like it. Just know that you're welcome in chat. There was something else. But yeah, I love my peanut butter. And like I said, I reconstitute it with water and it does not hurt me. Because mostly, if you notice with peanut butter, they'll have the oil and you just mix it all back in together. Nothing's wrong. If you have peanut butter and there's oil above it, there ain't a thing wrong with your peanut butter. Mix it all back, mix it all back together. Listen, I absolutely love peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. I have been harassed ungodly because I love peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. But it has to be dill pickles. I cannot stand sweet pickles. Sorry, Bounty. Hey, you can get some more apples later on. Oh no, no, that's done gone too far for me there, Pam. Oh no, no. I've heard people eat those. I can't do it. I cannot do it. But peanut butter, and dill pickle sandwiches. My God, I love that. See, the Mayo would send me into a ghost gallbladder attack if I wasn't careful. I just cannot stand sweet pickles. Now there is one. Let me be honest. There is one that I have tried, and it was a what's it? Fire and ice pickle. That was good. You know why? Because it was very lightly sweet. Oh, bread and butter pickles. Woo, no, mm-mm. Sweet pickles. Oh, and these people who think they have to put sweet pickle relish in their deviled eggs. Ooh, no, that just ruins it for me. Peanut butter and honey. I love peanut butter and honey. Yeah, peanut butter and molasses, especially blackstrap molasses, is really good. See, I have to be very careful about eating mayonnaise because it'll set me off if I ain't crazy. Peanut butter and jellyfish. Hey, onion sandwich, let me tell you, yes, it is wrong. Yes, that really, yeah, and it's nasty. Nasty. Ugh, I can't do it. It's it's what do I call it? It's a abomination. Sweet pickle relish and deviled eggs. Now, I know up north y'all have White Castle. Down here we have our beloved Crystal. I don't care what anybody says, they both taste the same to me. You can get mad at me. They taste the same. But I will tell you, in a pinch, if you take two slices of white bread, put a little mustard on one of them, put you a couple of very thinly sliced onions on top of the mustard, a slice of real cheddar cheese, put a little bit more mustard on top of there, put the bread on there, and cook them like grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm telling you, you're going to think you're eating a crystal burger. No, that's not a felony. It's an abomination to put sweet pickle relish in eggs. Ugh. Calling the police. They are. They're nasty. I can't do it. I just can't. No, I haven't done that because here's my problem. I don't do a whole lot of sweet. My sweet is either jams, desserts, my coffee, my tea. There's only a few things that are supposed to be sweet. Sweet and sour chicken, Hawaiian chicken. Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of sweet. Adult abuse. But I'm not joking. The thinly sliced onion, the real cheddar cheese slices, and a little mustard on that, and grill it in butter. I'm telling you, you think you're eating a Crystal or a White House burger. and they are wonderful. Oh, oh my God, yes. Oh, I can't take that. I've had people make me that cream potato salad. Oh, oh, that's horrible. It really is horrible. Okay, Wolf Pup, thank you. I'm glad you got to come in the chat. And also, always feel free to ask questions on the videos. I'm more than happy to help. You have a blessed night and hopefully get to see you next Monday night. Oh, you're welcome. More than happy to help. Try to help out as many people as possible. But yeah, no, I love my fried green tomatoes, all that stuff. But I don't know what it is about that cream potato salad. That's the nastiest stuff I ever ate. I want my potato salad chunky, and basically I make kitchen sink potato salad. I've had that, and then the worst thing, the first time I ever had that cream potato salad, I looked at them, I'm going, what is this? It's potato salad. I go, no, that's cream potatoes. I'll just try it. Let me tell you, I tried it all right, and it ruined it. Not only was it like the consistency of cream potatoes, they put that nasty sweet pickle relish in it too. Oh, I thought I was gonna, well, let's just say, eject it out really fast. That was horrid. Yeah, no, I like chunky potato salad, and I don't want nothing sweet in it. Nothing. No, I use dill pickle relish. I use sliced olives, onions, bell peppers, celery. Yeah, no, I want, yeah, mayonnaise, mustard, real mayonnaise, not that Miracle Whip crap. Ugh, that's salad dressing, and that's another abomination. But no, I can't. Ugh, I just can't. I like kitchen sink potato salad. But yeah, no. I've had the, yeah, no. Hellman's, absolutely. It goes by Hellman's, Blue Plate, and then Kraft. That's the three mayonnaises that's allowed. Now, I've had hot German potato salad. That was pretty good. Thankfully, it wasn't sweet. I don't do a whole lot of sweet. Like I said, sweet's usually reserved for my tea, coffee, desserts. Miracle Whip goes straight to the trash. Miracle Whip goes into nothing. I cannot stand that crap. I don't even know why they came out with that crap. I haven't tried Duke's. Duke's is usually down more towards the southeastern corner, down around Georgia and everything. I see it in the stores once in a while. I just haven't tried it. I'm what you would call a mayonnaise snob. Yeah, I've got 2 mushroom beds a growing. Well, they're doing their little mycelium thing, but they seem to be doing pretty good. Oh yeah, and I know exactly why they can't stomach it too. I'm gonna behave. I know exactly the answer to that one. Because a lot of them say it looks and reminds them of something else. Look, tomato with lettuce and tomato sandwiches, or just out and out mayo with tomato sandwiches. Lordy, I love them, but if I don't have some kind of Activia yogurt or something in me, I'm going to get sick as a dog. But yeah, that's exactly why a lot of men are stigmatized by mayo. And I laugh about it. I really do. Well, it's the truth. It's the truth. I have heard it out of their mouths too many different times. I'm staying out of this one. I'm going to behave. But there was something else. I know it was something else I was going to tell you. Um, I need to do a let's have a talk video here very soon. I need to let's do a let's have a talk very soon. I also need to do a thank you 2000 subscriber video. I haven't forgot everyone. We just have not been able to do anything special until he gets back to work. So I'm going to have that video for this week. I definitely need to do a let's have a talk video. But let's see, what else do I need to do? Um, y'all will enjoy tomorrow's video. If you haven't seen the sneak peek short for tonight video, which went crazy, um, I'm still surprised that the chicken nacho short went crazy like it did. um, let's see. Yep, I don't make peyote stitch anymore because people will not pay the price that it's worth. And yeah, no, I do the traditional brick stitch because if they're not going to pay me for my time of doing peyote stitch, I don't do it. And plus, nowadays I haven't really focused on making jewelry because yeah, I'm more worried about people getting food. Well, then that one I can understand doing a special order. But yeah, I got out of peyote stitch because yeah, people just don't want to pay you your time, and it takes a lot of time to do peyote stitch. Good night, Tanya. So good to see you in chat, and we shall see you next Monday, hopefully. Oh, and I was going to also say, if anybody else was interested in being a moderator, let me know. Because can always use the moderators laying in wait at the end of the live stream when they tend to like to attack. No, totally different thing. Totally different thing. No, nothing to do with the actual peyote. They don't want to pay the time consuming amount that it takes to make the beadwork. Okay, Tammy. Give me a minute. All right, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't putting you in timeout. Okay, it might take a while for you to see your name will turn blue. Nothing wrong. Yeah, I've been doing Native American crafts and beadwork for 42 years or a little more. Hey, Jilly made it in. She slid in at the end. There we go. Hoot, hoot, Jilly here. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry about the commercials, y'all. I apologize. If I didn't need the funding, y'all would not be suffering through commercials. But yeah, you're going to have to watch replay, Bad Jilly. It's been a good one tonight. Yeah, yeah. Everybody has to suffer, unfortunately, through the ads. I even do as well. Also wanted to remind everybody to please click the like button before you head out. So how you been doing up there, Julie? Y'all been getting a bunch of rain? Because I haven't. They said they were watching the lightning and everything, but I haven't heard any rain yet. So apparently we're going to make it through the live stream. But yeah, I've been kind of laughing. Got a lot of wonderful new subscribers I'm happy for. But everything looks lush and green. You better believe it. I've been watering like crazy because I'm not letting my stuff die. Oh, I'm looking forward to cooler weather. I really am because, man. "45-minute ones." But yeah, unfortunately, it's it's those ads everybody sit through that's keeping me getting some money at the end of the month, because I'm telling you, that's been coming in handy as can be. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it a bit. Well, no, it's dirt on the window. I thought we had some rain on the window. That, or it could have been a car headlight going by. Because that faces the road, so. You be careful, Lawrence. If that tongue swelling doesn't go down, be really careful. Keep an eye on that. You have a good night. You stay safe. No more of that crazy scuba diving stuff. That is not how you want to eat a jellyfish. Oh, thank you, Lawrence. I just saw what you said. Thank you. But yeah, that's not adventurous, Lawrence. There's only so much cray that you're allowed to go do. You be careful, Lawrence. See you next Monday night. Oh, it's been a great live stream. It has been great. But like I said, there's going to be a Let's Have a Talk video. I need to announce about the 2K giveaway when we can do it. It's going to be a while before we can celebrate. Quit sucking down the right thing. I'm going to my coffee. He's never going to live that one down. Oh, Jilly, you missed out. You'd have to go back through the replay. Poor Lawrence had his scuba gear on. He was trying to clean the bottom of the hull of his boat and somehow he sucked a jellyfish into his mouthpiece. He's a little too adventurous. Shouldn't let fish in his mouth. Plastic straw and all. Oh, he's not going to live that one down for a while. Oh, my gracious. I hope y'all been having something come in from your garden, because so far my okra's starting to look good. It's looking good. I'm telling you, I'm going through the garden and taking a shovel and digging holes to get things planted. Now I have 2 sections of black eyed peas planted, 2 sections of it just flew over my head. Picket peas. There we go. I got my heirloom peas planted. I should have plenty of time. You might have to, Kathy. You might have to. Oh, did I miss Bounty? I haven't seen her in a while. Where'd you go, Bounty? Did you have to leave and I missed it? Yes, tonight has been a great live stream. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping this week I can either sneak off over to the other side. I gotta be careful and definitely watch for snakes and spray down so ticks don't get me. But since we've had quite a bit of rain, I want to go see if the turkey tails and the oysters have popped out. See, and of course I'll take y'all along, but I need to go over and check, see if there's any pawpaws actually getting ripe, or if there are any pawpaws. and do some scouting about. Just gotta be careful and watch myself because of them idiots across the creek. If nothing else, I might have to go scouting some other places. But yeah, I got some little bitty tomatoes planted. They look pitiful. I'm gonna stay positive. And here soon, sometime this week, I gotta check the weather. I'm gonna try to get me some yellow squash and some zucchini in the ground. Got plenty of time for that. Sweet potatoes are growing good. Um, yeah, it's just this year has just been just completely thrown off. It's a good ways off. Thankfully, I I can't see it, but I can hear a bunch of stuff, so I know they're. And we drove by it the other day, and yeah, they have it so cram packed in there, it ain't funny. They wasted absolutely no time destroying it and getting all them lots fixed. They're going to pay. And people are going to pay dearly, and I know what's coming because I've seen it happen before. But thankfully, they're a good ways away because you'd have to go all the way to the back of my place, climb over the railroad, walk another good long distance. Then there's a creek, and then they're a lot further away. So thankfully they're far enough away, but you can hear it. I know oysters have been popping up, and I'm hoping to catch some oyster mushrooms. I've got to get some. Of course, it's been so hot and dry. I've been wanting to start doing some cast iron cooking, showing y'all how to do it over fire. But yeah, no, it's been way too dry, and I ain't about to start up a fire. And it only takes a spark. Listen, I'm from the legacy of Smokey the Bear. So yeah, Smokey the Bear brainwashed me into not starting any forest fires. And then there was Woodsy the Owl, give a hoot, don't pollute. And then there was Iron Eyes Cody, who brainwashed me into don't you dare litter. So yeah, I remember all of that very well. And to this day, I mean, I was taught as a kid you don't go around setting stuff on fire, you don't throw your garbage on the ground. But these kids and people nowadays, there's people like in their 30s and 40s who have no idea who Iron Eyes Cody is, no clue who Woodsy the Owl is, or Smokey the Bear. Yes, Yogi got us going on picnics, and you had to go on picnics with a buddy like Boo Boo. I wonder how old Smokey Bear is now. My gracious, he was around before I was a kid. And that was many, many moons ago. But y'all, I have had so much fun. Always remember now, if y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below the videos. I'm more than happy to help. Just if y'all can, when you watch a video, please click the like. I got to somehow get my likes up. A lot of people are not clicking likes. I know people forget and some people don't like the video. That's okay. I knew it was a good ways back, 47. Yep, because believe me, I knew better. Saturday morning cartoons, I knew better. I knew better because, give a hoot, don't pollute. Yep. You remember all them little things because before you know it, you're brainwashed. But in a good way. I'm going to get on off of here because Craig has started back to work, so he has to go to bed a little bit early. Okay, that was car headlights. I know that for a fact. Krista coming home from work. I'm going to get off of here, get her fed. I know Craig's done 8. He hasn't said anything yet. He's hiding in the man cave. But yeah, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for always being here for the live streams. I absolutely enjoy myself so much. I hope y'all do too. Know that you each are loved and appreciated more than you know. He could starve. Yep. Junior ran outside so he could enjoy the cooler weather. And I'm going to go fix me something to eat. But yeah, that was headlights there. Everyone, y'all take care. And as always, I look forward to seeing y'all next Monday night. Love y'all, and y'all have a blessed week. Stay safe, stay sound. Don't let these channels paranoia you. Continue to stock your pantry best you can. Everyone, y'all have a blessed evening, and I'll see you soon. Love you. Hoot hoot.